Hey everyone, NicMakesPlays here. And today I'm going to go over my Gangplank Twisted Fate deck. The deck here might be slightly different than the games played in the video because I've been tweaking on it and messing around with it, but I'll make sure that the deck code posted in the description below will be accurate. This deck, again, start off with the champs. Space around Twisted Fate and Gangplank. It's kind of an interesting deck. It's like a mid-range deck that accumulates damage like over the turns to level up the Gangplank, but then it finishes with Fair and Riptide Rex. So basically the point is to like keep pressure on the mid game. Like it's like not like it looks like an aggro deck, but it's not. It's a mid range deck. You keep pressure on them, like kind of like an aggro deck, and then you just finish them off with like Gangplank, Captain Fair, and Riptide Rex. But let's start. First, 2 warning shot. You need 2 warning shot to proc Black Market Merchant. You need 2 warning shot to proc the Pilfered Goods. You need this card to keep up advantage, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, make it or warning shot works with mini cards like Butcher, Black Market Merchant, Pilfered Goods, Riptide Rex, which is one of the big finishes of the deck, or one of the focal points of the deck, because Riptide Rex is so good this format that it's one of the big justifications for even playing this deck in the first place. In a deck with Gangplank, Warning Shot's even better because his level up is quite important, and doing things like Warning Shot to Butcher is a lot more justifiable in decks like these, where you do have the level up as a perk. So Warning Shot just has a lot of synergy in the deck, and you need to activate a lot of your cards. So 2 Warning Shot, you don't want to run 3 because you don't want to like draw too many, because it is a dead card aside from the Plunder ability. Anywho, 3 Jagged Butcher. Those are 1-drop of the deck. 2/2 is a solid 1-drop, and then it also came with 3/3 with the Plunder. It's very easy to plunder, even if it's like turn like like say 3, and you get an attack and you play the Butcher. It's a 3/3 for 1. Could be a lot of tempo. Pretty good. So you have Black Market Merchant. This card's so good. This card's still insanely good. It got nerfed a little bit back. I don't think anyone thought it wasn't good after that though, because it's still just a card that it's a 2-mana body that lets you steal card your opponent's deck and it's discounted. So very good. This deck definitely needs to have cards like Black Market Merchant, Pilfer Goods to keep advantage, because you can run out of cards in your hand very quickly, and this lets you keep going. Very good card. 2 to a deckhand. I don't really like playing 2 ofs, especially as 2-drops, because I think 2-drops usually need to be 3 ofs so you see them. You want to have a good ratio of 2-drops in every deck, but I only run 2 with this card because I don't really consider this a 2-drop, honestly. It's only a 2-drop if you attack on turn 1. You play Butcher on 1, and then they don't play anything. On turn 2, you open attack with it, and then you play Black Market Merchant. And that's the only time it's a 2-drop. So it's a 2-drop sometimes. So in a way, we have 8 2-drops, but really we only have like 5.5 2-drops. So I usually like to have around 6 2-drops in my deck. But Draw Deckhand, Son of Card, you want to see multiples. Especially late game, a lot of time it's not as strong, but early game, very good with Make It Rain. Makes it do 2 to all enemies, which is a huge difference from 1, because many early game cards have 2 health. It's very good. Twisted Fate's a red card, so those are the main uses of the Jobe Deckhand. But overall, very good card. It's hard for them to deal with the keg and the Make It Rain, Twisted Fate's energy. It's very versatile. Like once you get the keg down, you can clear their field anytime. So next we have Legion Grenadier. This card got buffed and nerfed. It got nerfed in the fact that it used to do 2 damage to an Nexus when it died, but it got buffed in the fact that it only used to have 1 health, and now it is 2. So in a mid-rangey deck like this, the actual health actually does matter a lot. You don't really need all you need to do is deal any damage to the Nexus, because it procs Gangplank's level up. So in this deck, Legion Grenadier is really good. Solid 3/2 body that levels up Gangplank's stability. Very good card. Big fan. Next we have Make It Rain. Deal 1 to 3 random enemies. Again, good with Joey Deckhand because it has the kegs. You have the option to make petty offs with the kegs as well, but just either way, generically a good card for clearing 1 health units, or 2 health if you have the keg. Or clearing 1 health units and then proccing Gangplank. It can proc Black Market Merchant. It can do Pilfered Goods, the Plunder, all kinds of stuff. A lot of synergy here. Next we have Monkey Idol. This card is so good. This is actually a really good card in this game as a whole. The card's just amazing. It used to be a meme, but they buffed it, and it's just not in many decks, because not many decks can really like justify playing it, but it's such a good card next that can. When you play it, it gives you 3 out of levels up out of 5 for Gangplank, because Gangplank says you damage the enemy Nexus in 5 different rounds, and this by itself does it in 3 different rounds, because it summons 3 powder monkeys on 3 different turns, and when they die, do 1 enemy Nexus. Very good. So something interesting to note with this card is that if you play it on your opponent's turn, then you get to attack. So when you summon this card, it summons 3 monkeys on 3 different turns, right? It'll deal 2 to itself, so it does 1, Summons 1, deals 2 to itself. Summons 1, deals 2 to itself. Summons 1 more, deals 2 to itself, and then dies. So you have 3 different turns of monkeys, okay? If you summon this on your opponent's turn, 2 out of 3 of the times you have the monkeys will be offensive. So basically, if you want to attack with the monkeys, have like offensive powder monkeys, then you want to play on your opponent's turn, so you get a chance to attack with them twice. But if you want to be more defensive, like let's say you're playing against like an aggro deck, and you want like more of the blockers and stuff, then you want to play on your own turn, because then the next turn is their attack, and then you get to defend with the monkey. So basically, just keep in mind, it's more defensive when you play on your own turn. It's more offensive when you play on their turn. But yeah, this card's amazing. Really, really, really good. Does damage, procs Gangplank, etc. Alright, next card is Noxian Guillotine. This card is so good. So good. So good. It just gives you answers to everything. Any threat. You can clear so much of it. Like, you run 2 because you don't want to draw it in multiples. You just want to see like 1 a game because you can use it multiple times. But kill damage unit to create fleeting Noxian Guillotine in hand. A lot of mid-range decks that can justify playing this usually do. Even decks that like run Swain, that it doesn't even level up Swain, but they still play it because it's just such a powerful effect. Get rid of Radiant Guardians, really anything like champs. Like get rid of like Luxes, Nautilus. Like even if you just chip away Nautilus, you block Nautilus like a Grenadier, and then you just play Noxian Guillotine. You kill it. You kill multiple things that turn. So this card's really good. You just get big value. You just save until you have a huge turn. It's pretty versatile. Next we have Petty Officer. Pretty straightforward. Summon a Keg or a random cost follower. Both are good in this deck. Summoning a random cost follower is just a free card. You just get a free blocker or attacker. This already has 3/2s, pretty good stats by itself. So yeah, very good. But you also have the option to use a Keg. You don't really actually use the Keg that often. You usually just want to get the follower because just a creature summons another creature is pretty good, offensive and defensive, depending on how you want to use it. But the Keg is an option that you can use to. I guess I'll just read this real quick. All of your spells and skills deal 1 extra damage. Destroy when your spell or skill damages enemy next or enemies. So it makes your spells do 1 more damage, and then it blows up when you deal damage to an enemy or the Nexus. Use it with Make It Rain. You can use it with red card Twisted Fate, so pretty good. And then Pilfer Goods. Just draw 2 from opponent's deck. You need ways to refuel in this deck. One of the problems before I Pilfer Goods was this deck would run out of cards, but Pilfer draw this card at nerf usage would be 2 mana. At 3 mana, it's still a really good card. It's a really, really good card. So this is amazing. Drawing Black Market Merchant Plus, this is still insanely good. So definitely recommend it. I've tried Salvage out, but this is a bit cheaper and have more synergy with Black Market Merchant. I think that overall it's a little bit better, but there's consideration for Salvage over this. But it's really just the 1 mana that makes the difference. Next we have Twisted Fate. So this isn't a full point of leveling up. It's not like the point. You can level it up with Pilfer Goods and Black Market Merchant, but the main thing here is just the versatility. It's mostly red card and gold card. You can play if you have nothing else to do and you're already like in control and you just don't want to miss your turn. You can play him and do the blue card, but usually you want a red card, get rid of all the 1 defense units. You can trade and make things of 1 defense and then blow them all up. Activates Plunder. With the Kegs, it does 2 to everything. That's big. It's mainly just a mid-range. It just helps the mid-game of this. But then gold card's also very good against a lot of decks, like aggro decks and challenger units and all kinds of stuff. Really any threat. You can use a Nautilus, and you can do like the Noxian Guillotine. It's very good against many decks that have the turns. It basically not ends their turn, but it's really against strong offensive plays. So yeah. Pretty much not really focused around the level up. It can level up, which is cool. It sits there long enough, but you usually use it for removal. It's first tower removal. Next we have Yordle Grifter. This card's actually pretty key in the deck. Summon, create a warning shot in hand. So this is usually you want to just like summon one of these at one point before you play Rex and just save this warning shot for Riptide Rex. But if you already either way, you can still use this to level up Gangplank. But when I'm summoning, create a warning shot in hand, but Allegiance nab 1. So the Allegiance odds aren't too bad. You only have 6 Noxus cards, and it works with Black Market Merchant, where if you have Black Market Merchant, you get a discounted you get the discounted Allegiance, nab, yoink, whatever you want to call it. So pretty well rounded card, pretty good. It's mostly good. Either way, if you miss Allegiance, you get the warning shot, but you also have a lot higher odds of hitting Allegiance to a Grifter in this deck compared to other Bilgewater Noxus decks and decks run your Grifter. Very good. Alright, Gangplank. This is one of the bombs of the deck, one of the 3. This card Very easy level in this deck with Monkey Idol, the Warning Shots, the old Grifters, the Grenadier, all kinds of stuff. It's super easy. So he levels up frequently. And when he's summoned, around starts him with the Powder Keg. So he's just a 6/6 with Overwhelm that blows up their field. I mean, that's really good. You can even play him on 5 as a 5/5 Overwhelm. A lot of time it gives you a keg, and people can't deal with it. I mean, the kegs are good in this deck, so if you're putting on the pressure and you do like the Overwhelm damage and they have to block and you trade, or even if you don't trade, if they just block and you kill their unit and you get a free keg, you can use that keg for huge value because you can attack, and then when they try and play something, you can just blow it up and make it rain, or what have you, like Twisted Fate and stuff. So, very good. Very easy to level up, and when he levels up, it's extremely powerful. Next, we Captain Farron. Just one Captain Farron to give you ultimate win condition. When I'm summoning, create 3 decimates in hand. So, when you summon him, he's already an 8 drop. He's an 8/8 with Overwhelm, which is like gonna chip damage against a lot of decks unless they stun him and stuff, or like freeze him. But usually, or kill him. But usually, you'll be able to get like at least a chip damage in, which is really good. But he gives you 3 decimates, which is 12 damage. And by the time you're on turn 8, they're gonna be below 12 health. That's just usually a fact. Not all the time, but this deck does chip away a lot of damage over the turns. Again, talking Gangplank with the Warning Shots, Make It Rain, Grenadiers, just attacking in general. So all you have to do is just get these and then win with them. Like, you just activate them and you'll win. Like, you're not gonna be able to activate them the turn you summon the Farron, but it gives you like an inevitable win condition that if they don't kill you by like the next 2 turns, you win. So he's just an ultimate win condition, especially against games that go too long, against like the controls like Ezreal and stuff like that. Depending on how grindy they get, and if you can like live, it just gives you a way to win by giving you 12 damage off 1 card or potentially more. So as long as you get them on the 12 and you have Farron in your deck, you always can win the game. Really, really good card. Our last card is one of the main keys of the deck is Riptide Rex. Insanely good card in this format. Plunder, which is super easy in this deck with the old Grifter, the Warning Shots, all the damage, etc. Cast Cannon Barrage 7 times on randomly target enemies. And Cannon Barrage just 7 times if you do 2 to the unit, and then if it's dead or gone, then you deal 1 to the enemy next instead. So it usually just clears their field, and then does some damage to Nexus. But this card is extremely powerful on 8. Like, you play this on turn 8, and it gives you so much tempo, and kind of just like clears the whole. Like, if you're having a close game and you on 8, you just play Rex and clear the whole field, they usually just win or get close to it. It's either way, it's a huge tempo swing in your favor. So one of the main points of this deck is that it's a deck that can support Riptide Rex very well. So that's a perk in itself, being one of the better or best cards of the format when you look at it. So yeah, this card's amazing, and it you pretty much just like put on the pressure the whole game, and then you play Rex, and then you win. You play Farron, you play Gangplank. It's a pretty versatile deck. I hope you guys like it. Super fun, a lot of fun. But let's get into some games. All right, playing Christmas time. Actually, a teammate of mine, a good friend of mine, playing against Karma Ezreal here. His hand's not that good against Karma Ezreal. I honestly gonna mull everything and just try and get like a 1-drop or 2-drop to start the pressure on. Didn't get one. Okay, we got Jagged Butcher. This could be good. It's easy. Like, he gets the. It's easy to put move onto it, but it has 5 health, so it's at least gonna get a monkey and tanker removal for a good trade. Interesting. That could be good later. In general, this is good versus Karma Ezreal. Okay, let's attack here. Hope it goes through. We're gonna play this actually. I guess to not lose mana, we'll play this, but you want to play this more offensively than defensively. That's interesting. Yeah, you usually want to play this more offensively, defensively, especially against Karma Ezreal, but we can't miss the mana here. But I prefer to be attacking with the monkeys.
I need no weapon.
Yeah, we can't even block these with them. I guess this makes his removal awkward. Like, using removal on this, and this isn't as good as using on like real creatures that are gonna do some good damage. If he has like multiple removal, it makes it awkward to not play like Petty Officer. I chose to do that instead. I think here's a good turn to play this though. See what we get. Not bad, 2/2 body.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk. Oh, whoops, am I right?
What? He's cooking up some spicy and I didn't know about it. This is very interesting. I'm okay with attacking with everything. You can block this if he wants, I don't mind. put in like guillotine range or make it rain range.
There they go.
Or just the fate range.
Skill and grace tear
Jeez, bro.
Spring
What was
does
that?
not pity winter.
Interesting.
Would a mushroom help?
Okay. It's fine. He's getting at least with these he's getting low on cards in his hand. Like ours are plentiful, but we can easily remove these cards. First play merchant. For anything else.
Treasures of the ages.
So we get pre-nerf deny, 3 mana. It was in the closed beta. Now, we don't need to make it rain right now by any means. We can just wait. Because if he develops, we'll just switch to Beta's field. He's probably just going to open attack here, but then we'll make it rain. But we do give him the chance here to develop if he were to, and then punish him with the fate.
Tread lightly, strike hard.
Alright. So again here, we'll take that. He can attack with all these. As an easy red card. Deep meta is pretty good though, because he was low on cards. Yeah, might as well not leave up a chance. Well, this puts the body in the field. I guess it was good to make it rain either way, but this puts the body in the field, which is good. I think this is too important. Because this doesn't die here, but it saves this. It saves this. It gets two procs on Ezreal is a lot, and it stops that. It's the one single card get the most procs in this deck, and then it puts us out of range of a second Static Shock. Getting close to Farron. What's this at? 4 to 5. Okay. So we'll play Warning Shot. No, play Gangplank.
Reborn of salt and brine.
Only the hand lock feels you, don't you think?
Is a sharp tongue you've got there, River Snake.
Yeah, River Snake. Watch your mouth. Okay. That's all mana to do that. Not a big deal. Okay. I'm down to trade this for that, if that's what he's trying to do. This is quick attack, so he can't block that one. Okay. Alright, let's pass. Get Baron on board. He's pretty far behind on Ezreal. It's only 2 out of 8. That deny was really clutch.
I thought you'd never ask.
We'll put another barrel up. We'll put another barrel up. Because he can use Mystic Shot to like stop it, but we have double Make It Rain, so it's okay. So even if he tries to like prevent this from happening, we can just do another one. And then he could prevent it from happening again, but I don't even mind at that point. He won't have mana for Mystic Shot. Oh, even now he doesn't have mana for the Mystic Shot. Yeah. This is probably gonna spell the game, I think. And we also have Farron turn. He doesn't know that yet, but.
I got ways to find me a mushroom.
Yeah, more pressure on the field. We play Farron, it's gonna be game no matter what, but we should. Oh. Let's probably game this turn with Rex, so let's just attack. He won't be able to stop all 3 of them. Or he could, but he won't. Okay, definitely can now. Give me either way. Yeah, little does he know. Little does he know that we also have Farron and Riptide Rex in our hand.
It was in the card.
Alright, let's play one more. Alright. Playing against Teemo Ezreal. This is a harrowing. There's a harrowing Ezreal deck with Rekindler going around. That's very popular, I believe, made by Teal Red. We shouldn't need this here unless it's for Teemo. It fits our curve well. I guess for the Spider Suit. Let's just keep it for now. Procs Gangplank and stuff. This is a good hand. So yeah, they just play Ezreal, and then they're board Rekindler and Harrowing, and then like they have a bunch of Ezreals, and then every spell they do and it's leveled up does 4 instead of 2. And it helps if they move Ezreal to just like have more, keep to get it back. Pretty sure that Ezreal is a tier 1 or tier 2 deck in every single region in the game except Demacia, but I think even Demacia, people have tried to make it work for fun. It's not that bad. Pretty crazy. Crazy stuff. So we'll play this here. Try and go wider. It's good here because let's give them something to Vile Feast, but
Time for a true display of skill.
overall it's just pretty good.
Captain's orders.
We want to play this on his turn, so that we get extra monkey again to be offensive with. It starts proccing Gangplanks. This is pretty good here. So I think everything's going pretty well. I'm a fan.
Firing.
We need to do 3 damage because of the crack shot Courtier's effect, plus the 2 damage directly with Jagged Butcher. We're most likely going to play the Monkey Idol this turn,
Bragging if you can back it
but
up.
let's see what he does. We always have the option to pass here to make him miss this. I'm pretty down for that, honestly, but we might as well play this. Like, even if he does make a shot on this, it doesn't really matter that much because it still lives. He's only chipping away with it. It's gonna have 2 more turns. Really interesting. Well, good thing I didn't just pass. With that tempo and the mana, we would have lost, would have benefited him a lot. All right, it's already turn 5. Do we play Gangplank now? This could be hard for him to deal with. It is a lot of pressure, but going wide might be the right thing to do. By that is playing more attackers than he is blockers. I think we'll save Gangplank. Let's play some Grenadiers. We're kind of shocked it doesn't have like Grasp or Vile Feast right now. But this is a lot of pressure, so it's pretty good. He's deep thinking. It could be anything. I mean, it's probably. I think it's Grasp. Grasp is really expensive for what it's doing right here. It is great for him because he's healing and he's getting low on life, and it does help level up Ezreal, but... Oh, Fading Memory. So this 0-cost card helps level up Ezreal. Pretty interesting. It's the blocker. He wants to ruin our attack, but... It's the same as just him summoning Grenadier. We still need to attack with everything here. We went... Even though these can be blocked favorably, this put him make it rain range, and he can't block everything, so we get more damage in. Is now Vile Feast? I'd be surprised if he saved it this long. Probably Mystic Shot.
Excuse you.
I think it's like a Mystic Shot. There's a lot of damage.
Sure about that?
Okay. Static Shock. Okay. That makes sense. Pretty good. We get the Plunder, so we can play Jagged Butcher for an extra health stat. He doesn't have mana for Ruination or anything. So much damage. We'll have Gangplank. We'll save this because we're gonna do damage on his turn. Even though it's happening either way with this, so I guess there isn't really do it yet. Okay. Not much we can do there. Let's put Yoda Griff here and see what we get. A Hapless. Pretty much useless in this matchup. Unfortunately, didn't get a card. We wanted a spell, so that'll be good. Guess we'll just pass. He has to use his Mystic Shot here. Or he doesn't have to, but he's going to. Fire Miss. Really? She's gonna lose Mist Shot again. It's a bit questionable in that situation. Like, there's times to pass, like if passing favors you. Like, us not doing more actions, like, favors him, you know? But that wasn't really the case here. Like, we already used most of our mana. Okay, it's a Warning Shot here. And play Gangplank. We do want to keep a Warning Shot for Rex, but we have so many ways to activate Plunder if we need to when we get Rex. That we'll just play this here for extra stat. It's not to deal with it. Probably just use Thermogenic Beam. Or Ruination. Okay. Not all of them run Ruination. Yeah. It's a bit tragic, but we do a lot of damage. We still have to do an attack here. We have him at 1 life. Grifter here. I think I'm actually gonna do this now. No, yeah, we are. Just so we can't use anything on here. That was not even game, but we had a Warning Shot. You probably didn't have any heals, but yeah. Anytime we do Farron, that's instantly over. Rex is gonna be pretty powerful. we had a lot of stuff going for us at the late game. But yeah, good games. Hope you guys like the deck. I'll see you guys next time. Put up daily videos tomorrow. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, YouTube, anything you like. But hope you enjoy the deck. I think it's super fun, so hope you guys like it too. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.